Alright, remember last time when I said we had everything running? I lied a little bit, but now we actually do. And I leave you in the expert hands of Thextera.
Is my mic live? Alright. I guess I'll just count down and we're ready to go, or?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, after some technical difficulties, we can finally start the run. This is the PC version of Rayman. You have a lot of versions of Rayman. You have the PS1, you have it on Game Boy Color as well, you have it on Game Boy Advance, and you have it on Jaguar, on Sega Saturn as well. But because I've showed this game on PS1 like 3 times already on this event, I was like, okay, might as well just show the PC version this time. So you would say like, wait, isn't it like the same game? No, like Ubisoft likes to make different games, like I mean different version, like different Ubisoft likes to make differences for every version. There we go, I can talk. So in PC version, there is, for example, different sounds, different music. There are some other levels. There is some other mechanics, like crawling is different. The crawling mechanic works here by pressing down and then the action button. On PS1 version, it works by just pressing R1 and L1. On the GBA version, it works by pressing down and right or down and left. So all of them have like different ways to crawl, and it's quite messy if you run all of them. But yeah. So you might also be wondering, wait, why are you collecting cages? Well, I need to collect all of them to get to the final boss. To actually unlock the last level, we need to collect all the cages, so that's what we're doing right now. Although we are skipping some that are either impossible to get right now because we don't have the power up for it. For example, we only have punch ability now, and we can jump and we can do a scary phase. Although the scary phase is also only used on, well, is only useful for one thing, and it's not used in the run, which is scaring off big living stones. And big living stones, I will tell you later what those are. So yeah, we're getting all the cages on the way, and the rest we will take when we have all the power-ups, which is basically after we get the run ability, we go back to the previous levels to get all the cages we missed and we skipped. So also this jump is like almost pixel perfect, and we got it, so that's nice. Like the hitbox of that hunter is crazy sometimes, especially when he like shoots and he like puts his weapon up for like a small second. Then the hitbox is just crazy for some reason, I don't know. Alright, so this is the first boss fight. To optimize this, you want to hit him as close to the middle and up as you can, because that's where he moves to. And for now we want to hit him like exactly here, because that's the fastest way for him to go up and to the middle as well. And then for the last hit, it doesn't really matter as long as you hit him as high as possible, because he just moves straight up and then he goes straight down. Which is exactly the same as the next mosquito fight as well, after a mosquito's nest. Like exactly the same tactic. So yeah. And then we have an auto-scroller. Also these cutscenes which you can skip by pressing X, even though I failed and I skipped it a bit too late, but it's fine. So yeah, this is an auto-scroller. There is a way to optimize it though. At certain points, the screen will move faster, and that's when we want to hug the right side of the screen to trigger that going faster quicker. And yeah, for the same thing, the screen will go slower, so we want to be at the left side to trigger the slowness as late as we can. So right now the screen's gonna go faster, so we're gonna hug the right. Then the screen's gonna go faster like here. Then we're gonna hug the left, because the screen is gonna go slow soon. And then again to the right to trigger that fastness as soon as we can. So yeah. And that might save like 5 to 7 seconds or something in total. I'm not completely sure about that, but... And then again here we wanna move a bit to the left before the end post, and then move to the right at the end. Because if we would hug the right screen all the time, we would have to wait for the screen to go to the right before we could enter the exit sign. So here's Batella again, giving us the grab ability now. We are able to grab stuff now. And we will have to use it right here already. And then if you like auto-scrollers, well, there is another auto-scroller coming up. So let's go. Right, there is a big lore in the start as well. There's this guy that lost his cloak, so we have to push it off the tree. It falls down. And then we get the seed in return. Also, this version is the only version that features these voice cutscenes, which is pretty cool. Later on, you'll see another cutscene where with voice as well, like 35 minutes in or something, if I'm playing well. So yeah, we're getting all the cages on this auto-scroller, although we won't be able to get all the cages on this whole level. At least not on the PC version. And the GBA version also, you are not able to get all the cages with current power-ups. So we will have to revisit it later on when we have the running ability. So that's another big change compared to the PS1 version. You're able to get all the cages on the first playthrough of this level. So I'm not sure if I forget cages already, but I play like the 3 versions. So and a lot of cages are different, so I might forget some. Hopefully not though. Alright, so here we're gonna try and damage boost, hit the plum to the right, and then punch the plum because the trigger is in the water. And otherwise we would have to punch the plum above this cage, punch it to the left, trigger the cage and go back to the right. But this is much faster, so might as well. Right, so on PS1 version, below me where the life, where you can see the head of the life, would be another cage, but on the PC version there is none, so. Alright, now we're gonna ride the plum and hopefully jump on the flower. Oh, okay. Or that happens. That's fine. Even if we miss it now, even if we miss the... Oh, come on, plum. Plum. Move faster. Okay, well, that's fine. Like I said, even if we miss it now, we will be able to get it on the next playthrough, so we don't actually have to die. If this was the PS1 version, I would have to die right now. Because you cannot really miss that cage. Also, this is pretty damn slow, but... better than dying, I guess. Alright, up to Mosquito's Nest. At the end there's the second boss of the game, which I've told you about earlier. And we're getting 4 cages in this one. 2 of them we will get later on. So there's a little skip coming up, which is pretty cool. We can use the plum, jump on it when it's like all the way at the bottom to get another bounce on the plum, and that bounce makes us able to reach a platform we are not supposed to reach. And hopefully I'll be able to show you that off, at least. Should be good. So if I jump here, I get another bounce, and then... that was not supposed to happen, but okay, and that was not supposed to happen either. Nice, good run. Also, I'm on 1 HP, so this is pretty risky. Gonna take it really slow. Oh, and here's an enemy you only see once in the game. Big lips, spits out its enemies if you hit it. Although if you hit it on the lips, then it instantly dies. Well, it doesn't die. It just I don't know, subtracts, and then it goes back up after a certain amount of time. This run is going beautiful so far. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so differences between PC and PS1. This is about, I expect it to be about 3 to 4 minutes slower than the PS1 version. Both because of that, that you have to re-enter the swamps, and also because of some cage locations that are way like off track compared to PS1 version. Especially one in Hard Rocks and one in Pencil Pentathlon, which are like really annoying triggers for the cages. Very long backtracks, pretty much. Also, it's random, pretty much, whether that fist hits the plum. So sometimes it just goes through. Also, the hitbox of Rayman is a bit different in this version as well. Like on a boss fight later on, you'll see that I'm not able to do... Oh, I forgot to do camera optimization as well, nice. Nah, like on a boss fight later on, you'll see that I'm not able to do... to crawl underneath a knife, where I'll be able to crawl underneath on the PS1 version without getting hit. But you get hit in this version. So that's a bit weird. I guess the hitbox is a bit taller on PC version. Alright, another auto-scroller. Also, on the GBA version, so the Game Boy Advance version, there is no auto-scrollers. It has the same screen, it's just not an auto-scroller, so you can just hold right and go to the end sign much quicker. But on all the other versions, there are auto-scrollers, so we have to wait. Also, fun fact, the Mosquito right now is purple color. In the next screen, he will be red color for some reason. I guess PC likes to, or Ubisoft like to play with colors, I don't know. Also, there's no anti-tune on the platform I just jumped off. On the PS1 version and stuff, there is. So they made this version a bit easier. Because that anti-tune can be really annoying. And then this screen is not even in the PS1 version. Or it's like a lot of different, like very different. And hopefully we can get this cage. Okay, nice. So we have to get the plum up. And then the trigger is like right on above the water there. So we have to ride the plum to that point and then trigger it. Alright, so now for the boss, like I said, we want to hit him as much to the left and to the middle as possible. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Although, if you jump too early, he might like attack you and you can miss a hit. And missing a hit loses like 7 or 8 seconds because he will do this whole animation he's doing right now twice. So yeah, that sucks. But hopefully, at least that didn't happen. And then for the last hit again, you want to hit him as soon as you can because he just moves straight up. Wait, he's not red. Okay, I'm wrong. Do we even know this game? I don't know. Nah, the fruits are different colors. Like here it's red, and on the PS1 version they're purple. Also, I jumped over the guy because that actually saves 2 seconds because the cycles are different later on. So that's why we did that. Because he will stay right now on the screen. If I hit him earlier, he wouldn't have stayed on the screen. He would have moved on to a different animation. And yeah, that loses about... Well, that loses about 2 seconds. Oh god, okay. I wasn't sure what cycle was coming, apparently. Oh god, this forest is pretty terrible. So yeah, after this we will get the ring ability. It was possible for us to go... Oh my god, he spawns different. Okay, so it was possible after the second level to go to Bongo Hills already, the place we're going to right now. But you would get stuck because we need the power up after this level. So Batilla will give us a power up now that we need to move on. Which is grabbing rings, which features another trick we can do which is holding up, which preserves our speed. So basically, if we get a lot of speed from a ring, we just have to press up or hold up to preserve that speed. And we will use that a lot. It actually got found by Furchter, which is now in this chat, maybe like a year and a half ago or something. So credits to him for finding that. And then we're up to Bongo Hills, which also has a different first screen than PS1. Yeah, what we want to do here is we want to jump and then get damage boosted like like that. Because that's the fastest way, because you cannot actually hurt the hunters unless they're like charging up. So yeah, you want to jump into them and then turn so you get damage boosted to the right, which is the fastest way. And then this screen is just the same as always, as PS1 as well. Although there's minor changes like no anti-tunes at some places and stuff like that. Also another trick found by the testers of the game, which saves about 30 seconds. We will be able to use iframes to get ourselves through some blue set of spikes, which I will show you right now. So we damage boosted on purpose on those spikes there. And we used the iframes to get past the second set of spikes. Normally, what we would have to do is go all the way to the end sign of this game, or this level, or this screen even. Jump over it to trigger a cloud that goes all the way back to the right to the cage. So if I would jump over this end sign right now, I would spawn a cloud. But we don't have to do that now, obviously. And then here, hopefully I'll be able to show you it. Ah, shit, no. Dang it. Okay, maybe second try. Even though it's just like 2.5 second time save. Like, what I'm able to do right now is just clip through this wall, or not. Yeah. Okay, I have to do it again. Dang it. So if I don't get hit there, I was able to... Okay, never mind. I won't even be able to show you it. But basically, if we jump on this rocket, and we jump on the platform at the same time, and then we hold up, or down, I mean, we can clip through any wall we want. But it's only used in this level. And it's used twice, because we will use it on this rocket as well. So yeah, we're gonna jump at the last second here. And then yeah. If we hold down, we can just clip through, and it's called a zip, or zip through. Also, this next jump is actually not intended, and yeah, you can barely reach it if you jump off the last frame. You're supposed to have the run ability or the helicopter ability. Same for this next cage. You normally need the helicopter ability as well. But because of the holding up thing, we can actually reach it without much issues at all. Because we can preserve our speed, and that's enough speed to reach the platform we're trying to reach. So hopefully I can get it first try at least. Okay, good. So yeah, all these tricks makes us able to actually do this level only once. We won't ever have to return to it. So that's pretty nice. Also, you can jump over these anti-dunes if you jump on literally the last frame possible. But I'm very bad at them. Like, and if you fail, you actually start this whole screen up again. So it loses a lot of time. And it saves maybe like, it saves less than a second. So here we want to jump down. The reason we don't do that on the PS1 version is because there's no annoying fairy. In this version there's an annoying fairy which you would have to crawl underneath. But jumping down is faster than crawling underneath the fairy. Also, another use of iframes. I damage boosted on that spike, and then I was able to pass the spikes without any issue because of the iframes. So yeah, now we have all the cages and we're gonna move to the next level, which is Allegro Presto. One of my least favorite levels, I guess. Also, the way crawling works on the PC version, it's actually really hard to do the screens very fluently. Because if you you have to press down and then the action button, but if you press the action button before down, you actually jump. So you need to make sure to have pressed down before you press, you know, the action button. And on PS1, you can just press L1 and R1 and it will just crawl in that direction, so. Also, Allegro Presto has slippery platforms, and on slippery platforms, we can actually do a tether boost or a recoil boost. No, a recoil boost or a fist boost, sorry. Which is basically just charging our fist, and it will boost us in the opposite way. And we can hold the momentum like that, which is really cool. So we will do that as much as we can in Allegro, please. Oh god, okay. Okay, sub 21 at least, which is really bad. It's fine. Alright, so this screen we can actually do a clip as well at the bottom, which is also possible in the PS1 version. Although this is the only clip that PC can do. Other than that, PS1 version, actually only the NTSC version. Look, we actually found out it's not possible on PAL to do the other clips, which basically, if a diagonal part meets a horizontal part, on the part between it, if you press down the next frame after pressing left or right, you will be able to clip through. And it works everywhere, although on slippery platforms it's easier, at least for humans, to do that. Alright, so here's the clip. If we time our jump correctly, we can... okay, we went too fast. If we went slower there and we timed our jump correctly, we would be able to skip all this maze, like going to the right, going to the left, which saves about 5 seconds. But yeah. Okay, don't forget this cage. That would be nice. This cage is like all out of the way. You normally never go to this place in PS1. Okay. Now we're just gonna hold right and hopefully we grab the platform, which we did. Sometimes we don't grab it at all, I don't know why. But yeah, that probably only saves like a second or two. Also, on certain parts, if you actually hold right or hold left before entering the screen, you might actually fall in the pit because of the way PC works. Like if you just hold right, he moves to the right quicker than in the PS1 version, so you want to not hold right on certain parts, otherwise you just fall in the pit. Good example is the last screen of Bongo Hills we just did. If we held right on the last screen, we would have just fallen in the pit. Also, if you get a cage while a lightning is shot, sometimes it moves directions for some reason. As you can see, it turned 90 degrees down. Pretty funny. Don't ask me why, I have no idea why. Alright, this cage I hate on PC. I'm just gonna take it slow. Oh, okay. That lightning is a thing. And then here we just hold right and hopefully we will land on the cloud. Sometimes I haven't been able to land on it though. Okay, good. Thank God. Alright, so here we can use a damage boost. Again, use iframes to get past these notes here. Saves quite a lot, because the screen goes very far to the right before getting here again. And then here another recoil boost, which gives us some nice speed to get through this section. Pretty good. And then another one here. And then a damage boost through Mr. Sax here, which you will only see here. Like, this is actually a boss, but we are able to skip it. The reason is because the game doesn't actually check if you killed bosses or not. And all the cages are on the screen before the boss. So what we can do is just get all the cages and then die, or just get back to the end sign. And yeah, we can skip a boss like that. On the PC version, you can skip 2 bosses actually. You can also skip Mr. Scops, which is the second to last boss normally in the game. But because there's an end sign in the PC version, we are able to skip it completely as well. That's actually a difference compared to PS1, because on the PS1 there is no end sign, so you have to do Mr. Scops on the PS1. Also, this ring is much lower than on the PS1 version, because on the PS1 version it's really hard to grab that ring. Even with running ability and helicopter, it's still pretty hard to reach that ring. So yeah, they made it much easier in the PC version. And here, Mr. Stone will follow us. He's the boss of the next level. Not the next level, the one after that. And hopefully I will be able to show you a really cool trick at the end of the screen, which is another holding up thing to preserve the speed. Also, we are able to damage boost into him here to get past this section quicker. And by holding up, you only get hit once. If you don't hold up, you get hit at least 2 times. Okay, here's the part I was on about. Hopefully we'll be able to show you this. No, we're not. Basically, we would be able to get to this platform right there with just a hover, which looks really cool. But our speed was really bad, and if you don't have enough speed, you don't actually reach the platform, so... But the strat is really safe. Even if you bonk against the platform, you can still hold left and grab the platform to the left of it. So the strat is really safe. There's another pretty cool one here though, which is really easy. And before I screw it up, obviously. No. It looks hard, but it really isn't. Yeah, there's no cage up here, Tex. There's no cage. A lot of different cage locations here compared to PS1. Damage boost here to get past this section a bit quicker. And then a really tiny auto-scroller, who nobody knows why it's there. It's literally an auto-scroller for like 2 seconds, and then it's over. Okay, good. Happy I didn't die there. Alright, so here is another dead abuse, just like Bongo Hills. We will take the photographer all the way to the top, then spawn a cage, and then go down to get the cage. And then we will just die, because it's quicker than not dying at all. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So yeah, we're gonna take the photographer here, and then we're gonna jump down to trigger the cage and get the cage. So yeah, falling down here triggers this cage here. And thankfully there is a pit right here where we can just die. Alright, so Hard Rocks has a really annoying cage locations. Basically, we have to go all the way to the end, spawn a cage, and then go all the way back to the left. And it's for the last cage, so the cage we're gonna get right now. So we gotta go to the left here. Jump over this golem. Go down, trigger the cage, and then go all the way back. Which is another reason why PC is slower. So now we triggered the cage. We're gonna move back now. We're gonna ignore that life because we have enough lives anyway. And then we take the bottom part back because it's faster than going back to the crawling section. Also, I just got hit by a random ass lava piece apparently. So yeah, that's Hard Rocks done. Off to Mr. Stone Peaks, which has another boss, and after that we will get the running ability. So we will finally be able to do the speed run. Also, nice voice acting in this next cutscene right here.
Thanks, Rayman, baby. This super helicopter power is for you.
And then a cage trigger right here at the top. And here we will try to get the speed, Jesus. Basically, if you go to the right, you have to press X to move Rayman, and at some point you have the fastest frame, and on that frame you want to hold up to preserve the speed. That's basically how it goes. Alright, so if we hold up here, we're able to get through this section really fast like that. Because we can skip a lot of cycles, which is pretty nice. And then a really hard cage to find is the one I just did. Go all the way down, trigger the cage, back to the right. And then this screen, probably nobody knew what the hell to do the first time they played it. But yeah, you're actually supposed to cut these ropes with your helicopter hair, which is pretty awesome. And now we have to wait for the water to go all the way down, so... Alright, do I have a fast fist? Okay. Alright, so you liked auto-scrollers? Well, here's 2 more. And we don't have to actually go fast here, because we have to jump on this cloud to the right anyway when we're at the top. So you can just go slow. At least the music is enjoyable during these auto-scrollers. And not done yet, another auto-scroller right here. Yay. And here you can skip this disappearing cloud by just jumping on the last frame and then hovering, and you can just reach the next cloud. And yeah, to pass a hunter, you just want to hit him once and then he moves towards you, most of the times. Yeah, this disappearing cloud is really annoying, but at least we got it second try. And then there we want to actually land underneath the cloud, because that's faster. And then trigger the cage. So that went pretty well. And then here another recoil boost to get through that section a bit faster. Also, I swear to God, there's less clouds there than the PS1 version. Alright, so just because I suck at this part, I will actually do this really normal, like... You can do a tether boost or like a fizz boost or a recoil boost and get through that section a bit faster, but I tend to rip a lot of runs to it apparently lately, so better not do that. I could have taken the save and do the risky strat, but I would lose too much time taking the save, so it's better to just take it easy. And then upcoming is the next boss, which is also different compared to the PS1 version when it comes to strats, because we are not able to jump towards the balls he throws from the sky. Like on the PS1 version, like on this boulder he throws right now, we would be able to jump to it, get damage boosted, and we get high enough to get another hit in. But yeah, you cannot do that in the PC version, so... But we can hit him twice by doing that. Hitting him like as soon as you can, and then waiting to the last like second to hit him again. So again, hitting it right there, and then waiting as long as you can, and then you can hit it again. And then here you can actually also get the hit on by just jumping on the boulder when it's coming, and then jumping again off it to get enough height. We have to actually do that twice in the PC run, only once in the PS1 run. Alright, so one more horizontal boulder jump, and we are good to go. Alright, nice. Perfect fight. Even though that's not really that hard. And now Mr. Stone dances. Rayman as well. And now we get the running ability, which is also the last power-up we get in this game. So I should remember to run now, because a couple times I actually forgot I had run here and I tried to cross this gap without run and it doesn't go right. Like, you won't reach the end without run. Believe me, don't try it. You don't have to verify it, it just won't work. So yeah, now we're gonna just move to the left and get all the cages we missed. And this level as well. Because we skipped all the cages here because it's faster to do it with running. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, I gotta do these strats right, because there's a new strat here. And hopefully we won't forget what to do. The new strat is not bonking against the golem, that's for sure. So if you don't know that boulder piece is going, you're gonna get hit. For sure. So that's why I crawled there. Okay, and we have to actually hang on that side of the platform to spawn this cage right here. And now we're gonna finish this level off, if we can actually get past this golem. And then exit the level. So now, maybe like half a year ago, a really big thing got found, which is speed storage. And that's why I'm going to this level right now. Like in the past, we've always went to Pink Plant Woods after this, which is the first level of the game. But because of the new strat, we are able, like we have to do it this one first. I'll explain it later, how it works. Because it's like really, really complicated to understand. Okay, I got the early cycle here, which is nice. If you're really fast there, you can barely get this jump before the guy moves his blocks down. Also, there's another run if we don't get all the things. Okay, we did. Oof, okay. For some reason I decided not to run there. I don't know why. Interesting. Interesting decision. And in this screen I just always do the same, so it shouldn't go wrong. Although it looks risky, I always do it like that and it never fails me. Well, almost never fails me. Alright, so I guess I can explain the speed storage thing now. So basically, every time you get more speed than normal run speed, which is by, for example, a slippery platform, or by a ring, you can actually store that speed you get if you land on stop or walking speed, and then you have to actually reach an event, and an event is like anything that is not a normal platform. So right now, I'm not standing on an event. Right now, not on an event. An event is, for example, a cloud or a little like special platform. And if we reach that point, after setting up the speed storage, we're able to use the speed by jumping off the last frame of it. And that makes us skip a trick that is actually really hard to do, which is called plum skip, but we call it plum skip skip now because of how easy it is now. So yeah. And we're gonna set it up at the end of this level. Oh, I'm forgetting I'm playing PC for a second. So we're gonna set it up at the end, then we're gonna die because it doesn't go away if you die. It also doesn't go away on the world map. Also, this trick is really hard, so hopefully first try. No, okay. Fuck. I hate this trick so much. Okay, this should work. Okay, good. GG, second try is fine. So we really don't want to take the photographers here, because, like I said, this is the level of Mr. Sax, and we want to skip Mr. Sax by getting all the cages, then dying, and then going back, because it's literally impossible to go all the way back up without dying. So we really want to make sure to not get any photographers here. Like one time, I completely forgot. I just took a photographer because of safety, and then I thought like, oh yeah, okay, I have to do Mr. Sex now. so that wasn't too ideal. Very creative naming there. I agree, man. I agree. Plum Skip Skip is the best name. Alright, so here is Chuck Norris. You can pass him by just doing a jump punch. Otherwise you would have to kill him, because he's like impossible to pass otherwise. And then here is my least favorite cage of the game, I think. It's really annoying. It really, really is annoying. You have to like go up these rings and they move and yeah, it's just... It's not going too... Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. At least now the rings don't move anymore, outside of the top one, which moves left and right. Alright, so now we're gonna set up the speed storage, so we're gonna get a lot of speed from the ring down here, and then we're gonna use the speed later on. So yeah, we got it now, so we die. And we can actually run. We can run, but just not do a running jump until we are at the event. So it also transfers over levels, which is really weird. But we still have speed storage right now. We're gonna go to Mosquito's Nest, and then we're gonna probably fail really badly. So we're gonna make a walking jump on this plum, and then we're gonna activate the speed storage, and we did it. So that's pretty good. Although, doing the old strat is actually faster, but less consistent. So, at least on PS1, you can make this strat faster, the speed storage strat, because you're able to clip after you get the cage. But since you can't clip in this version, it's actually faster to do the old strat. But doing the old strat is really hard. And I don't get it 100% consistent, so that's why I do this. And also to show off this, because it's really cool. More voice acting. So yeah, now we have to do this level twice, because yeah, I told you earlier, we were not able to get all the cages on the first try. Also, we actually need to get 2 cages here, because I failed to jump on the flower as well. But yeah, it's fine. This game trolls so hard? Yeah, it really does. It's a pretty hard game. Alright, so we need to not forget to get the cage we missed. Also, like normally you're not able to kill these hunters with one shot, but if you do a jump punch, it actually does more damage. So you're able to kill everything with a jump punch. Now we're just gonna run through this level pretty quickly. Oh, and we're gonna die. Okay, nice. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go, we did it. Fun fact, I actually died there on my PB as well, which is the record. I died not on the exact same spot, but also on this screen on the revisit, so that's pretty bad. Oh, why am I... Yeah, I'm doing it. How will I actually... I'm not like thinking, how to get the missing cage, but I guess... Alright, we're gonna take it easy here. Jump on this plum. And hopefully we will land on this new plum. Nice, okay. To get the missing cage. GG. Alright. Yo, player. What's up, man? Alright, finishing 2 more levels before we move on to Razor Plains. Pretty cool trick here. Yes, okay, good. We don't actually have to kill the hunter if we do it like that. Also, this annoying guy is only annoying in the PC version. In the PS1 version, he just doesn't like, you know, he doesn't like go towards you, but in this version he does. Alright, so that's that. Now the last level, the last cleanup, and we're done with the revisits. Hey Cloud. Also, he doesn't like to grab this hand in this version apparently. I keep missing the hand for some reason. But yeah, you wanna skip this P actually in PS1, but on PC you don't, because you do a dead abuse in PS1 on the first cage in the Razor Plains, but you don't actually have to do that dead abuse in this version, so that's why you take the P here. Also, passing this hunter without getting hit is pretty hard. Pretty precise. Alright, that's all the cages. So now we can move to Razor Plains. Ugh. That's fine, I guess. Oh, nice. We got the finals. Like, why I didn't grab the vine there, which normally would have happened, is because if you bonk against the ceiling and then do a helicopter right away, you actually don't grab the vine for some reason. Pretty cool. Saves like maybe 0.1 second. Maybe the run is not over now. And here an annoying trigger for the eraser. And then we have to damage boost here, because that's the quickest. Jump here, spawn the cage, and then go back to the left to get the cage. And I almost died there. On the PC version, this level is actually also much easier, because you're not able, like you don't have to backtrack here. Like you have to only do these sections of pencils once, and that's it. Like right now, I'm done. Like on the PS1 version, you would have to go back to the left, but on this version you don't, because the cage trigger is right there, and the cage is right here. I can get time saves, yes, sometimes. So here, if we're quick, we can get the quick cycle here, and we got it, nice. But we have to helicopter there for a second to reach the ring. Otherwise we would just hit the enemy if we would hit it a bit faster. And then this jump is actually also really hard, because a lot of times you just get hit by the pencil. But thankfully we got the timing right. Does PC save time since they appear to have... Yeah, no, it doesn't. Because there are a lot of cage locations are in different spots, which are really annoying and far away. And you have to redo a level here, which you don't have to redo in the PS1 version. Which is Swamps of Forgetfulness. Also, I hit the wrong ball, so you need to wait until it respawns now. So yeah, this is all just to trigger, no, to get small Rayman, because we need small Rayman here. In the PS1 version, you actually do not need small Rayman here, but because of where the cage is located here, you do. So PS1 only saves about 15 seconds or something on just this cage alone. So it counts up pretty quickly. Although on this version, you don't actually need to backtrack here, which you would have to do in the PS1 version. So yeah. Also, we can get big here, which is not actually, you're not supposed to. So yeah, in the PC version, we have to go small here, and we can go to the right. In the PS1 version, we would have to go through here, but while being tall, because there's a cage that is not unreachable, but very hard to reach. Like, you can actually reach it, the trigger for the cage, while being small Rayman, but it's really, really precise. So that's why we don't do it. Pretty much tests only. You never got this far? I'm not surprised. This game is pretty hard. Okay. Last gauge right now. Okay, good. Unless we okay, good. I'm actually happy we got all the gauges here. Like, I keep thinking I'm forgetting gauges, but it's been going well so far. Alright. So there's the next fight here, which you can make a lot faster by using your health. And because I have 4 health, I have enough. Although I'm not going to do the last one, because the last one is actually pretty hard to time on PC. On PS1 it's much easier. But on PC it's different timing. And if you screw up the last hit, it actually soft locks your game. And yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. You would have to restart the game if that actually happens. So yeah, how to speed up this fight? Basically, she throws up the knives on the top of the screen. She is also at the top of the screen, so normally you wouldn't be able to hit her. But because we can use the damage boosts, we can. So we jump into her, we get damage boosted up, and that gives us enough height to hit her. And for some reason, she actually has a hitbox when she's in the sky. So that makes it all better. Saves doing all 3 hits, and I'm only doing 2. Doing all 3 hits saves about 30 seconds. Give or take. And then, what I was talking about earlier in this run, you actually can get hit by these knives here. On the PS1 version, you can just keep crawling. On the PC, you have to jump over them. If you keep crawling, you get hit. And also, not doing the softlock hit gives me a bit more of a window to get the next cage, because the next cage is pretty annoying to get. It's like a really, really big backtrack as well. Just like the one in Hard Rocks. So yeah, if you would mistime this this last hit, you just stand here, you can move around with the victory screen, and yeah, it just goes on forever. Because it's, the reason that happens is because it's during a cycle you're not supposed to hit her. So that's why it softlocks there. But if you make sure that all knives move before you hit her, then it doesn't softlock. But yeah, it's harder to time it on PC, it's different, so we're not gonna go for it. So yeah, this is the backtrack cage I was on about. We're gonna have to go all the way to here, up here, spawn a cage, and then go all the way back to the left. Okay, let's see if I can do my strat. No, I can't. Nice. I have to do it, spawn it like that. Okay, cage is spawned. Now I just have to go. Hopefully quick. Okay. That was pretty bad, but since I almost always die here, it's still faster than my PB. Unless I'm gonna die here, of course. Alright, nice. And so an unintended jump here, if I can actually get it. Okay, good. The only reason I was able to get that was because I hold up. Like, if you don't hold up, your helicopter runs out at some point. But if you hold up, you keep the momentum. So it doesn't run out. You don't run out of speed. So that's what makes you able to reach that platform. So it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I almost... Whew, almost died there. Gonna do these rings normal. Spawn the cage here. Like, you can do all these rings while holding up, which I did right now, but sometimes it's risky. If you jump off of the wrong time, you just don't get the height enough. You don't get enough height, and you just fall in the pit. Also, I hope I didn't skip any cages, but I don't think I did. Grab the P, please. Thank you. No cages here at all, so I can skip this part completely. Hopefully do a trick here. Nah, the cycles are different here than PS1. I think you trigger the cycles on a different way there, I don't know. Little damage boost here to get through this section faster. And then, yeah, Rayman's hitbox is weird. Just like that. Found by Pro Silverlight. Yes, indeed. Okay, I really feel like I missed cages, but I don't think I did. I should be on 3 after the screen. Before the screen ends. Oh yeah, so there's a trick on the next screen as well, which requires you to do 3 inputs right after each other. And if you screw it up, then you waste at least 5-6 seconds. So hopefully we won't screw that up. Okay, let's see. Okay, we didn't screw it up, nice. If we screw up the inputs, the bouncy platform will hit us, and we will bounce all the way to the top. And yeah, you would have to go all the way back down through the gaps, which is really, really slow. Alright, so getting the last cage now. And then it's time for Space Mama's Crater, which is a really cool skip as well if we can do it. Oh. I was thinking about PS1 there for a sec. That's why I punched there. On the PS1 version, the cage just spawns on top of the pencils. In this version, you actually have to jump up a bit. So yeah, a lot of minor differences in this version. Also, if you jump there and then you do a helicopter, it looks really risky, but it's really not. Alright, 103. I have no idea if that's any good. Let's just find out. That was close. Okay. I hate this section, especially on PC, because of the way crawling works, so I'm doing this really slowly. Okay. Yeah, the music is amazing. My favorite track of this game is in the previous level. It's just so good. And this song is pretty good as well. Also, sometimes this sharpener is already spawned and sometimes it's not, and I have no idea why. Literally no idea. Also, this is a pretty cool trick if we can do it. Yes, we can. Good. GG. And we re-grab the ring again to get through this section a bit faster. And then we're gonna dead abuse, or like, not dead abuse, damage abuse there to get through that section faster. Okay. There is new updates. No, Windows. No. Please, no. Not right now. Alright, so pretty cool trick here. It's actually easier on the PC because you always have like a really fast fist here unless you die. So hopefully I don't screw it up. I screwed it up. Nice. And second try, screwed it up again. Good. Cool. Come on. There we go. Okay. Getting that second try doesn't lose any time. It still saves time. Getting a third try doesn't save any time anymore. And we got it like fourth or fifth try. So pretty good. Pretty good. Now we need to hang on this platform here. I hate that. Okay. Spawn this sharpener, then jump up here to spawn a cage up. It's a really weird trigger once again. Come on. Okay, good. And now some speed storage. Hopefully. If we can get through here. Good. Okay. Wait, did I forget a cage? No, I didn't. Oh my... Dude. I'm so scared right now. Hopefully I didn't forget any cages. Alright, we got the speed storage strat. It's pretty cool. And then an unintended jump. I'm really, really bad at this jump. Literally the worst. There we go, finally. I really feel like I missed cages, but so far I haven't missed any, so I guess I haven't missed any. Also, I might as well take this photographer here. Getting hit getting hit here is really bad, really bad, because I won't be able to show off the double hits unless I get enough things before the level to get 100, because that gives you a life. Also, I haven't missed any cages, so that's good. So maybe if we get enough things here, we will be able to get a life and then get 5 HP again. But I'm not sure if there's 36 things up there. There's a lot of things up there, but 36, I don't know. Let's find out. Or 35 right now. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, now it doesn't really matter anymore because we won't be able to find the P either. So yeah, that makes the fight quite much lower. And we will get hit for sure once at the start. So that really sucks. All I had to do was that. And yeah, the reason I jumped there again was because I pressed down after pressing jump. Can I get this cage? Thank you. God, that wasn't good. I know, Cloud. Was amazing. Yeah, I don't think I'll show off any double hit. Maybe the second one. I don't know yet. It's pretty risky because with only 3 HP. Pretty risky. Alright, so if we time it well, we can get 4 hits in, which normally you would only have 3 hits. But if we wait until she finished the attack and then hit her as soon as we can, Yeah, and that's where we get hit all the time, in PC at least. In PS1 you can... Yeah, sometimes you don't get hit there. But... So yeah, we won't be able to show you any the double hits. Oh god, okay. Almost died there. So yeah, without double hits, to make this fight shorter is to hit her as soon as she would attack, to interrupt her attack. Although on that hit I just did, it doesn't matter. You just have to hit her as soon as you can, because she moves up and she doesn't do the attack anymore, so it doesn't really matter. And now we can just chill in the corner for like 10 seconds, because nothing will hit us. 110. No idea if that's any good. Yeah, it's gonna be too risky to show off any double hit, like... Apart from the last one, normally for a double hit you need to take damage, but for the last ones you don't actually have to do that. So maybe I can show you off some unintended double hits. Basically, her iframes run out and you can hit her again, because she does a really long attack, and the developers didn't think about lengthening her iframes, I guess. So if I hit her as soon as I can now... okay, that's pretty bad. I need to hit her before she starts attacking. But because of her hitbox being weird... Okay, there we go. So now if I time it right, I will be able to do hits. And I didn't. Okay. It's pretty precise timing. So hopefully we can get the last one at least to shorten this fight a bit more. So yeah, gotta time it well. Oh, she only does one? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, if she only fires one beam, you can't actually do it. She needs to fire two. Alright, that was horrible, Space Mama. Dang, dude.
Oh, Mr. Dark kidnaps Spatilla the Fairy.
Yeah, another voice cutscene. And now, moving on to Crystal Palace, which usually kills my runs. Most of the time it does. Also, I started wrong, because I'm used to PS1. There we go. We have to move there, get the fist, and then we spawn the cage. At least we didn't die, right? In the Space Mama fight. That's something, at least. Okay, can we do this? Yes, we can. Okay. No, we can't. Okay, that happens like 1 out of 100 times or something. That's pretty unfortunate. God damn it. Pretty unhappy that happened. Pretty unhappy that happened. Uh-oh, I'm dead again. Please kill. Yeah, this is why it kills runs. This is why it kills runs. Oh boy. Yay! We got past this section. Nice. Hopefully we'll still be able to get an underestimate. Oh my days, dude. Oh my days. Crystal Palace with a slow fist, man. I should have probably taken the checkpoint. Interesting run. God, that's close. Should have probably not went for that, but did it anyway. For some reason. Focus? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Oh god. Please don't die. at least the run up to this point was alright. Wasn't too bad. So that's the thing. And my estimate is should be pretty easy to get, because my PB is 126.43, so should be easy enough. Which is almost 9 minutes slower. My estimate, 9 minutes slower than that. Okay, I'm gonna take up the backup life here. Oh, no way, no way. Alright, I shouldn't have went for the backup life. Oh my... Dude. This is not good. That lightning, man. That lightning. Can blame the lightning. Also, I got hit again. Ah, man. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, we have one shot at this trick here. Which we do. Nice. Okay, at least we got that. Saves maybe a couple seconds at best. But yeah, it's better than nothing. God. Alright, so after this we have Ida Joe's, then we have the boss skip, and then we have the last boss. So the torture is gonna end in about 8 minutes, so it's fine. No, actually, more than that. Like 12 minutes or something. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Cloud, exactly. Alright, so 40-second intro here, where we just, yeah, we have to wait. And then there's an hilarious voice cutscene with some random sounds. That's what it seems like, at least. Pretty much. God, dude. A nice little mistake city going on here. As soon as I make one mistake, it's like one after the other, usually. So I need to wait for the hammer now. Okay. I'm gonna take the P here, which is a good idea. Oh boy. Okay, we got through this, at least. Like in this version, you can barely see anything. In the PS1 version, you can see way more. So this screen is much harder on the PC version. Nice. Nice little intended damage boost there. You know? Oh, you can actually make this cycle if you're fast enough. Nice. Didn't know that. The rest of this level should be pretty easy. Also, they made this part way easier. They added another ring, and the cloud is way lower than the PS1 version. On the PS1 version, those jumps can be really annoying. If you don't use a tether boost, it's actually really hard to get that jump here. Okay, we need a fast fist here to grab this ring. And then to spawn the cage right there. $120. Yeah, running there gives you just enough iframes to just run through it if you get hit on the right part. And being on 1 HP doesn't matter because there's a secret life here if you jump over that blue spike. Yeah, there's a neat little skip here, which actually doesn't save any time, it just makes this part a bit easier. It's just doing that. Watch Speedruns is hosting you. Nice. Alright, so this screen, when you first start running this game, you probably die on this like 7 times per run, but if you've done it 800 times, it shouldn't be a problem, maybe, hopefully. You can use the damage boost there to get to this ball quicker. Then pick up the last cage and then this section hopefully correct. Oh, okay, good. Now hopefully we don't accidentally re-enter the level, because it's happened before, and then you need to do a whole this level again. Okay, good. That was my biggest fear of this run right there. Biggest fear. Okay, so now is the boss skip. I'm confused a bit. Okay. So on the PS1 version, there is a boss here. Well, on this version, there's a boss here as well, but because there's an end sign right there to the left of me, we can actually exit after getting all the cages here. It would have been cool if this was in the PS1 version as well. We would be able to get sub 120 RTA, but oh well. So here we're gonna use the damage boost and then jump up. And in the iframes we're gonna get to the next part. And then fail this. If you're really fast there, you can make that cycle and jump on the red platform. Also, this is really annoying, this part. But we got up there, okay. Good, good, good. Now we need to make sure to not accidentally enter the boss. But yeah. Okay, so now we take the last cage and then we're gonna die, and then we appear at the start and we can just exit out. It's pretty cool. You can just exit out. Okay, and now it's time for the last level, which takes about 4 minutes and a half, I think. So maybe we can still get sub 130, which would be pretty nice. But yeah, probably jinxed myself right now. Even though this run was a disaster, it might still be a sub 130. That would be pretty cool. If we don't fail at anything right now, which is pretty unlikely, but it might happen. Okay, that went well. A bit slow, but oh. Okay. Yeah, at least it's underestimate. God. But yeah, my estimate is 135, so okay. So easy underestimate, easy. Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, like almost everything is made out of food here. It's pretty cool. Like chocolate bars and ice cream, cream. Alright, so in the next screen is like a skip that is like probably could be the last run killer. Like sometimes you just don't ever get it. I don't know. I'm not 100% consistent at it. Basically, you can use a clown to get a damage boost. Also, pressing left is going right and right is left. But yeah, if we can do it right, we can use this clown to damage boost. Okay, nice, first try. And then we can grab the platform. Although the damage boost is not actually required, you can also yeah, you can also do it without the damage boost. But it's literally frame perfect if you want to do it without the damage boost. Also, I'm gonna take the checkpoint here. Just for a second. And yeah. God bless I had 3 HP coming into this level, because otherwise I would have died on that second clown. And now actually the game moves for us, so all we have to do is jump. Because the game does all the rest. And now it's time for the final fight. Time is coming up in 1:50 seconds from now, hopefully. If the fight goes well. Hello? Okay. Maybe 55 now. Because what that happened. So, the way to optimize this, you can actually do the second phase of this fight. You can speed it up by doing 4 hits in a row twice to get a 2 cycle, which is pretty hard to do. I'll try it, but I'm probably not gonna get it. And then in the last phase, you can speed up as well by doing multiple hits in a row. Which you can do if you hit him. There needs to be exactly, and really exactly, 1 second in between each hit to get multiple hits in. So 1 hit, 1 second exactly, another hit, 1 second, another hit, 1 second, another hit. Also, then this next phase I do with claw mode, like that. Because I think it's easier to get 4 hits in with claw mode, so let's try. Oh, if we can actually get a hit in. Okay, that was not great, but... Okay, we failed it completely. Let's hope we can actually do... Okay, that was terrible. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get some more hits in at least. And maybe we'll get the sub 130. Oh god, it's gonna be close. Yeah, on the last hit. So 5 more.
Oh, okay.
4 more. Oh, another double hit, nice. 2 more hits. Yeah. Come on. Yes time. Yes.